Lawrence here from Insania Musica. Just wanted to do a small screencast about the way that I'm using Logic 9 and templates in Logic 9 for orchestral scoring. Now, if you've been following our blog or know what we're trying to do, we're two guys who are making an effort to become trailer music composers. So one of the key things was a good orchestral library, and so recently I've purchased the East-West Composers Collection, which is just fantastic. And for those of you who watch a lot of YouTube videos on some composers, and there's some fantastic ones out there, you'll notice that a lot of them have massive setups that they're using with big templates, and unfortunately at this point in time I'm working off a 17-inch MacBook Pro with 4 gig of RAM, so you kind of have to be fairly careful about the way that you load templates and load sounds and how you do it. So this is the way I've been doing it, and I thought I'd share it with you. It's not right, not wrong. I may be doing it completely wrong, and if I am, please let me know if there's a better way of doing it. But so far, and I haven't had the library for long, so far this is working for me. So in Logic, I've got my setups here, the templates that I've made, and I'll do an orchestral setup one. Now you can see, let me just save this somewhere. There we go. Yes. You can see straight away that it loaded really quickly. And also that it's a fairly big template, so you've got lots of long strings and expressive strings there, shorts, short brass, long brass, percussion, woodwinds, more strings, storm drum effects, more strings, more brass. So it's fairly big, and it loaded in fairly quickly, and the reason is I've constructed this template and I've specifically made it color coded with all my groups here, and you'll see why in a minute. But if you've noticed, if I go to long violins and you look at my my plugin, there is none. I haven't initiated it yet. So what I've done is set up the template first, and then removed the plugin, then saved it. The reason I do this, and you can see here, is just one instance. I'll load in my instance of play, and the one I want to load is the 9 by stereo, so multi-out, and as it loads in, all of a sudden you'll notice that when I had it loaded, I created all my auxiliary tracks for it, so 1, 2, 3, all the way through to 8. And the other thing you'll notice is over on this side where my patches are, I've created patches. So if I want those long emotional strings, I just click on the patch. All of a sudden now it'll load. I'm using an external SATA drive at the moment. I'll just pull my keyboard out here. So it'll load through, and not only is this put all the sounds into different layers, but it's also configured all my MIDI channels and all my outputs. So now, if I'm on long violins, you can see they're coming out of Vox 1. If I go to violas, 2. If I go to cellos, they're on 3. If I go to basses, they're at 4. And I have to play a really big thank you to SF Logic Ninja, and I'll put a link somewhere to his site, because if you're into Logic and getting the most out of it, he is just fantastic. But he's got a great tutorial on how you assign controllers. So the other really great thing, I'm using a M Audio key station, the 88 key one, and so what I've done is I know here, just from the color coding, that there's my 8 instruments. I've assigned the 8 faders on the key station to be now my 8 auxiliary mixers. So I've always got individual outputs, and I can always mix them, which is a big problem you'll find if you do multi-outs. So if I was going to go to short brass, I come down here, I load my East-West 9 by stereo. There it loads in. I want there come up to my patch. I'll look for short brass. There it is. It loads in. I might edit this while it's loading for you. Oh, there it is. Okay, so instantly it's given me all my MIDI settings, all my outputs, everything I need. And so when I go into short brass, and if I have a look, 1, 2, 3, it's my third group, that's the color, 1, 2, 3, so I push button 3, and all of a sudden now I have complete control over the auxiliaries, so I can program that as well. And when you look, my CPU is still way down. So then if I move into percussion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's the 5th color. So I know that as I'm loading this instrument, I'll move over to my M Audio keyboard. First off, I'll load, there's my percussion patch setting. I'll go to M Audio keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, press that button for my setup. So now all my faders are ready to be mixed for that. I'll edit this as it loads in. Okay, it's just about done. There it is done. So now here's my timps. So when I go back up here, this is my first brass section. The reason these little colours here, sorry, these are just single instances, so I'm only looking at multis here. So when I come up to long violins, that's my first multi, button 1 on the keyboard, mixable. Come down here, short Frenches, it's my third group, third colour, button 3 on the keyboard, mixable. And you really need to see the SF Logic Ninja setup to see how that happens. So it's a really good way to you can make a whole heap of different patches on you know, whether it be soft strings, hard strings, whether it be emotional, pianos, mixes, multis, all different sorts of things. And so if you're on a bit of a CPU budget, it may be the way to go. And I'll do another video once I'm through this one. I'll do another video that shows you, once you have this setup up and running, how this setup can also help you when you get a really packed group of things and your CPU is really peaking out. But hopefully this will help you for now. Like I said, maybe right, maybe wrong. It's working for me at the moment. Let us know how you go. Okay guys, cheers.